Hello everyone, in today's video I am back with another cash stuffing. This is going to be for week number 2 of February. I hope you all are having a great week this week. For me, it has been pretty good. Here in Texas, we're having some up and down weather. So one day it's like a high of 54, the next day it's like a high of 84. That's just living in Texas. Those of you who live in Texas, you understand, but I do hope you all are staying safe, staying warm. But let's go ahead and get into today's cash stuffing. So we are working with a total of $943. Let me go over my daily income with you guys. So I am training for a new position at my job. I am training to be a bartender, which I've been offered several times since I've been at my company, but it just hasn't been the right time. It's just not something I had been interested in, but that's kind of where the money's at right now. So I am training to do that so that I can make as much money as possible until my boyfriend lets me quit my job, basically. So on Tuesday, I didn't make any money because I was training, and everything that I make with during training is going straight to taxes. I will never see a dime of that. So nothing Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday I made $267, Friday was $454, and then Saturday was $222. Let's go ahead and get this money counted. We will get organized and we'll get stuffing. Alright, y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3. So a little bit less than normal just because I had those training shifts, but we're gonna make do. I did kind of whenever I do make less money, because my income is variable, I am still trying to remain ahead in a lot of my bills. So I will continue to stuff those as much as possible, especially like if I can stuff any extra in there, I will. That way, my goal right now is to get 3 months ahead. As long as I stay at least a month ahead, I think I'm good on that. But I do tend to make that my priority. And of course, my cash envelopes, I have to get groceries, I have to get gas. And then down here is where I really I just won't stuff a lot of my stuff. So you'll see later on, I won't stuff several of my sinking funds, but I do stuff the ones that are most important to me, the ones I prioritize, which are my Roth, my son, my little savings challenges. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. If I get a little breathless, because I can feel myself getting kind of breathless, my allergies are driving me crazy right now, y'all. So my nose is all stopped up and I'm finding it hard to breathe. So I apologize in advance, but let's go ahead and get straight into bills. Starting off with rent. Rent this week is going to get its usual $250. I'm hoping that doing this new, doing bar is going to allow me to get a month ahead in rent because I'm still not quite there, but I really want to get a month ahead. So that's 200 and then 20, 40 and 50. And we are working with minimal change right now. So I'm probably going to trade out some of these 10s because we'll need those later. Let's go ahead and get this counted first though. So rent now has 1, 2, 53, 350, 70, 94, 10, 30, 50, 70, 95, 10, 30, 50, 70, 96, 10, 30, 50, 70, 97, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 900. So 900 now in rent. I can do, let's see, that's only 3. I can do at least a 20. You can put those 10s back. So I'll grab that, and I think that will do it. And I have worked, I have bartended before, so this isn't a new position. This isn't something I've never done, but it is a new position at work that I am doing. So for subscriptions, gonna go ahead and put 10. I'm gonna grab a 20 so I can keep that change flowing. That's gonna bring subscriptions to 65. For cell phone is gonna get 25. So I'll just do a 20 and a 5. 20 and 5. That brings cell phone to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 75. So 175 now in cell phone. Up next, electric is going to get 35, and I do have to pay this next Monday. So I'm going to do 45 instead. So 20, 40, and 5. And that brings electric to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 85. 185 now in there. For childcare, it's going to get its usual 70. So we'll do 80 and put this 10 back. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80. And childcare now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20. So 320 in there. Internet is going to get 10. So I'll put this a rough looking 10 back and grab a 20. And that now has 65. For dental insurance, I'm going to put 5. I guess I'll do just 5 ones in here. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my sniffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know how obnoxious that can be. All right, so dental now has 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35 now in there. Let me fix these ones. I'm also going to grab a sip of tea real quick because my throat, and I tried to get all of my sniffles out. So moving on to health insurance. Health insurance is going to get 10. We will do 20. And that brings health insurance to 80. Credit card, this has to go back to get deposited. And then debt fund is going to get 130 this week. So let's do, I think I'll do this 100. Yeah, because I'll use the other one in Roth. So I'll do 100, 20, 30. And that brings debt fund now to 1, 2, 50, 70, 93, 10, 30, 50, 70, 94, 10, 30, 50, 70, 95, 10, 30, 50, 70, 96, 10, 30, 50, 70, 97, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 800. So 800 now in debt fund. This was one that I kind of cut back on. Usually I like to stuff $250 a week for debt fund. And this right now is going towards investing for my boyfriend and I. We're doing real estate investing. So that's what I use that money for. But that is something that I did have to cut back on because I had to put it elsewhere. So just doing things that I can where I can. $545 went into bills. So up next is going to be cash envelopes. Starting off with gas for my car, which is going to get 22 bucks. So let's do a 20 and 2 ones, 1 and 2. And that should bring this to 30. Let's get this counted out. 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Yep, 30 in there. Groceries just keep going up. It's insane. It's going to be 70 going in groceries. 20, 40, 60. And this nasty look at 10 makes 70. And we are left with nothing from this past week. So starting off fresh for this week. Same with spending. I spent everything that was in here last week. What did I do last week? Oh yeah, I went for the day before Valentine's Day. I did like a Galentine's Day thing with my mom and my sister at this Cajun place here where I live, and it was fantastic. We really enjoyed ourselves. And then we did a Super Bowl party that same day. So we had friends over that same day, which was super fun. But spending's gonna get 20. So put that in there. How do you guys think Rihanna did? I think she did really good. And like, as soon as I saw her, I was like, she's pregnant. Like I knew immediately. And then I realized that she had announced that before she even came on. But she looks so cute up there. Dine Out's gonna get 15. So let's do 20. That brings Dine Out to 60. And I thought she did great. I don't know, like I've been pregnant before, and it's not easy to just to breathe really, because you get out of breath really fast, and you can kind of hear in her voice, she kind of breathy, but you know, that's just natural. But she was on like all these like moving parts, and she was still singing. I don't know, I thought she did great. Tides is gonna get 10, so I'm gonna put this back and grab a 20. And that's what's left in there. All right, so leaves 261 remaining. Now this week I'm not going to be able to roll for my Saveopoly challenge because I didn't have enough funds, but I am putting $10 away because I don't like not stuffing this one. I think I've stuffed this one pretty religiously for the past, I don't know, over a year. So I definitely want to continue doing so. So instead of not stuffing it or like taking the risk, I'm going to go ahead and move my little heart here to the $10 one, and I'm going to put $10 away. And I'm just going to throw a $10 bill in here. Again, not counting this one because it is going to be a little surprise at the end of the year. But let me put this in here and this in here. I do, you know what, I need to double check, but I think I have 2 Saveopoly Etsy links down below. If not, I'll put them up, but there are several options on Etsy for you guys to check out if you ever wanted to do that challenge. Moving on to my sinking fund binder, my original one. This is gonna, we're gonna start off with Christmas first, which is gonna get 25. So let's do 30 because I have all those 10s. Oh, let me fix this. Let's do 30, so a 20 and a 10. And that brings Christmas now to 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 200 now in Christmas. Essentials, which is something I actually, I'm going to end up depleting. This week I had so much stuff to buy here around the house. I needed all kinds of like, I don't know, just like random product, like deodorant I needed. I needed shampoo and conditioner. It's just one of those hauls where like you have to buy a ton of stuff at once. So it seems like it's like super expensive, but you just happen to run out of like all kinds of things at one time. So I'm going to go ahead and throw 5 in here. That way I have some money, but hopefully I have some left over after I've already bought all these items. That brings this essentials envelope to 20, 40, 50, 5, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also needed things like trash bags and like sandwich baggies, but I'm taking those out of household, and I am going to be redoing my envelopes. I promise you guys. So we'll have new ones as soon as I possibly can. Kids is going to get 25. This is my son's envelope, so he's going to get a 20 and a 5. He is off school for the next 4 days, so he's very excited. He has like the whole weekend off. That's 1, 2,000, 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 75. So 2,175 is now in his. Vacation I'm going to actually skip. I stuffed this one pretty religiously. Last year I took so many vacations. Last year was like my year for like just going out and traveling, and I absolutely enjoyed myself so much. But I realized that I don't have any vacations planned right now, so that is one of those envelopes that I could kind of like skip for the week. And so was clothing. So we are going to move on to car insurance, and that's going to get 35, which we'll just do 40. So I put that 5 back. 20 and 40. Oh, my 20s. Wow. I don't know if I've ever ran out of 20s that fast. So car insurance now has 20, 40, 60, 70. Moving on. Birthday's going to get skipped. Household is going to get 5. So let's do $5 bill, and that brings household to 2035. So this is where I'll pull the money out for the trash bags and sandwich baggies, and I think I bought like laundry detergent, things like that. Hustle is this is an envelope for my channel. It's gonna get 5, but let me see if I can. Yeah, I think what I'll do instead is I'm gonna skip that one for a minute. I'm gonna move on to car maintenance because I'm gonna put 5 in here, so I'll be able to put this 5 back and grab a 10. That brings car maintenance to 5, 6, 50, 70, 90 is 7. So 700 and now in car maintenance. And then I can take that $5 bill and put it in hustle. And that brings hustle to 25. Let's see, moving on to diapers. This is for future children. It's gonna get $3. So we'll just throw $3 bills, 1, 2, and 3. That brings diapers now to 1, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 125 now in there. Same for wedding, future wedding. Gonna throw $3 in here. So 1, 2, 3. And that brings wedding to 1, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 125 in there as well. And we're gonna move right along to the other sinking fund binder. Annual fee is going to get stuffed. This is for my credit card. It's $95 a year. And I'm supposed to put 5 in there, but I'm going to do 10 instead. Put this 5 back. That brings annual fee to 20, 40, 50. And I mentioned this to you guys in a couple videos back, but I do have, so on my Amazon storefront, I do have everything you see here listed on there. I have some home decor, some vacation stuff, like actual like travel items. And then I do have a book recommendation tab on there as well. I love to read books. In fact, I've been wanting to ask you guys, like if you read psychological thrillers or just any books in general that you guys have enjoyed like a ton, go ahead and drop your recommendation in the comment section because I love new material. I'm joining a book club, which I'm super excited about, but I just read one of it was such a good book. Let me actually really quickly, I'm going to figure out what it's called and I'll be right back. Okay, it's called Here and Gone by Halen Beck, and I am not kidding. I read that book so fast. It was just like, it's an immediate like page turner. From beginning to end, you don't want to stop. So if you want to read a really good book, really fast, like fast paced, really easy to read, I highly recommend Here and Gone by Halen Beck. And I'll add that to my Amazon list. But moving on to dental fees, man, y'all, I went on Monday to get my wisdom teeth extracted, and it turns out the place that I was referred to isn't covered by my insurance. And I feel like I've had such bad luck with dentists, like in just health, like insurance in general, health insurance and dental insurance. Cause every time I go to like get something done, either I'm not in network or they do a procedure that's not covered, or something happens where like out of pocket, I'm responsible for all this money. And luckily it didn't come to that this time. So I am trying to get a new oral surgeon to remove my wisdom teeth, but unfortunately, I was not able to get my wisdom teeth removed, which sucks because now they're starting to hurt, of course. But so that being said, I am going to continue stuffing this. I don't have the $7 to stuff this quite yet, so I'm going to move on to emergency and see if I can get some ones out of there. No, I cannot. So let's go to beauty. So I don't want to get change. I feel like we have enough change here somewhere. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know why I went to tattoo fund. I meant to go to emergency, but that still doesn't have any change. So beauty, I think does. I'm going to put 5 in here. Yeah, I'm going to put 5 in here. So let's do 5 and 5 ones. Let's pull a 10 in here instead. That way we have some change. I'll come back to this one. That should give us enough change to work with. So $7, that's $7 going into dental fees, 5, 6, 7. That brings dental fees now to 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 35, 40, 1, 2. So 242 now in dental fees. And then skipping past tattoo fund and back to school, we're going to get into emergency, which of course I'm doing that challenge every week. So we're going to put 23 in here. So we'll do 2 10s and this should be 3 1s. Yes. So 23 going in there. That brings emergency now to 1, 10, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 138 now in emergency. If you are doing this challenge with me, or if you want to start this challenge, if you do it for an entire year, you should, I think it was close to like $1,100. You should save close to $1,100. So beauty is going to get 5, so I'm just going to throw this last 5 in here, which would leave that 100 for Roth. That brings beauty to 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. 85 now in there. And then lastly, in Roth, go ahead and take that $100 bill. That brings Roth now to 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800. 4,800 now in Roth. Alrighty, y'all, so that does it for this week's cash stuffing. Definitely stay tuned for next week's cash stuffing, and I will be doing an unstuffing and bill swap this month, so that's coming up as well. But if you like this video, go ahead and please give it a like down below, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks. Bye.